21-year-old Maria was born different. She was born without limbs, no arms and no legs, and life since young was so difficult and went on becoming difficult the moment she realized there's no way for her to ever go to school. After she grew and found herself like this, she could not believe she was born without limbs. She wondered why, as she could see other young children running and jumping upside down, and she also wanted to do the same, but finding herself this way could not let her do the same. This made her feel lonelier in the society and start worrying so much about her life and the life ahead. She could see herself without a bright future and all doors shut as long as she could not move. The mother honestly says as a parent, she was not happy after seeing she delivered such a disabled baby. It was hard to believe that that was her own daughter. She went back home and then realized even though the baby was disabled, she was still her baby. She had to quickly get used to living and raising her physically impaired baby since she realized that Maria is a gift from the above and God sent Maria to be a blessing in one way or the other. In this family, life was normal until when the father decided to abandon them. The reason behind the father's departure was peer pressure from his friends. He was an alcoholic and had some drunkard friends whom they always hung together the whole evening. And later, the father left and he went without even bidding farewells and cut all means of communication with his family. He was a mechanic and worked in a certain garage, and they had a good life and lived in a good house. But when he forfeited his parental responsibilities, they had to shift and come here since they could not afford the big house rent since the mother is unemployed. The mother grew up in a poor family where they could not afford her school fees and saw her with no chance of going to school. That's why it's difficult for her to find a nice job due to having no skills apart from cultivating. Maria says that due to this disability where she cannot move, it became a barrier for her because it made the 21-year-old not go to school since schools are located very far from home and one has to even take one of the most dangerous ways to that school. Since she always wanted to learn, she always requests a pen and a paper, then tries writing with the only leg she has. She says she has always had a dream of becoming an accountant, but since she cannot move, chances of her dreams not coming true are very high. She's just lucky that she has some young siblings who always come and play around her, and she enjoys this too much. These children make her feel loved, which increases her confidence daily. At first, parents used to lock her inside, but later learned that all children are the same, no matter the disability. They then started letting her come outside and play with these children, hence having fun with them. Jen is her friend. She came to visit them one day when she was bringing a product from the shop, and when she met Maria with her smile that she always gives, they became friends, then best friends, then considered themselves to be sisters rather than friends. A day cannot pass without talking to each other or without Jen visiting Maria. Jen says she was surprised with how Maria is always smiling despite being physically impaired. This taught her a big lesson that no matter what we pass through, we should always find a way to smile. We all have same dreams: to grow, study, have a career, get married, and make a family. She always thinks about this, and when it comes to a family, she puts there a question mark. She wonders if on earth a man will come and tell her, "I love you," since no one has ever told her the three little words. As believers, we know that God knows Maria and has a plan for her. All we tell her is not to ever lose hope. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.